Okay, guys. So this is my Note 9 that I picked up on Friday, on the 24th. So I've set it up. I still have my Note 8. Let me know if you want to see a comparison, like, or anything between the two. So I'm gonna play Asphalt 9, and I don't know, maybe something else, just to like give you an idea of how it performs. I've uh, I've noticed. Let me just tell you about what I've noticed so far. It's a lot smoother than the Note 8, right? The Note 8 doesn't lag, and it's not. It doesn't have any performance problems for me personally, except for the battery. And with the battery, I should have done a little update. I did find a solution to make the battery last longer, and I was getting like 5 to 6 hours of screen on time with about 12 hours of usage, which is good. And that what I did was I went to the battery saving modes, and I what I did is I kept the processor speed the same. Let me demonstrate it by doing the same thing here. You can see that the smoothness is just there. It's like it's a bit more smooth and more consistent than the Note 8, but the Note 8 is not a slouch by any means. Some apps even open faster on the Note 8. Um, okay, so device maintenance, battery. So I'm gonna do the same thing that I did on the Note 8. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna alright. So no apps are gonna run in the background. I don't care for always on display that much. So I'm gonna decrease the brightness, and I'm gonna turn off the CPU's limiter because I don't want to limit the CPU. Usually what this does is it gives me a longer amount of battery life. So you can see 10 hours on battery. It's been on for the battery is 10 hours. The screen is 1 hour and 56 minutes. Basically 2 hours of screen on time with 75%. That's good, and that was without the power saving modes, right? So let me optimize my battery usage. All apps. So whenever I go back, it doesn't work. I don't know. I think there's like, I got it to work on the other one. I forgot how I did that. I'm gonna find a way, and I'm gonna handle that. So now that that's done, what I do notice is, like, when I do that and then I also decrease the performance of the CPU on both phones, is scrolling through certain apps becomes a bit choppy. So to prevent that, I keep the CPU all the way powerful, and also it just makes performance a bit snappier for me when I decrease like the screen resolution, and games tend to look better. Alright, so let's load this up and then play like just once or something. I'm not trying to lose in front of everybody so that everybody can.
Showing living by the G. What the is fleek though? Don't ask them, what do we know? What I forgot is better than whatever they remember. Never mind, I'm off it, it's quiet form. Time to put the temper to the quiet corner. Hush, that's enough, said the ruler. No suckers allowed to break bread or asunder. The daylight, lightning and the thunder. Sun, moon, the stars and the hunger. Abundance in bundles, blessings in troubles.
not get ahead of myself. All right, so that's how it handles itself. I guess let me get into some Street Fighter just a little bit, and then after that I'm gonna just give you just an idea of certain things.
Street Fighter 4.
I wish I should use my controller, but it's alright. Let me. Yeah. So I'm gonna connect my Xbox controller because I usually use the special whatever, some special settings, and without the controller I'm probably gonna need. Where is my Bluetooth controller? I cannot find it. It's weird, I'm not finding my device name. I don't want this video to last so fucking long. Come on, scan, guess the controller. Let me make sure that my Note 8 is not trying to do anything funny with the controller because it's already paired. Where is it? Good, it's not. It's over here chilling. Alright, Xbox controller, wireless controller, there we go. I'm not about to get my ass kicked.
Well, I guess that's about it.
Let's pick up the pace.
Well,
match.
I guess that's about it.
This is not.
You
this
lose.
Is not happening. I haven't played this in a minute.
We've got two supreme fighters lined up. This is going to be one
if I
show.
lose this, I'll just take the L and learn from it. Live and learn, you know. We live and we learn. It's almost 15 minutes. I don't want the video to be like 20 minutes long or nothing.
Who will come out on top?
Getting my ass kicked anyway.
Well, I guess that's about it.
Let's pick up the pace.
I guess it's an L for me.
Hadouken!
Oh shit. Oh shit, I actually won that.
This is the final round.
I'm done with this shit. Alright. So let me disconnect the controller before I mess up anything. So yeah, that should give you an overview of just how it handles games and stuff. Now as for the carbon cooling thing, I don't know. I don't know about that. The carbon water cooling thing, I don't know if it's the chipset or what it is. Oh shit. But you cannot like, I don't know, like it still gets hot when you use it. Like it still gets warm to the touch. I don't know if the chipset is less heat efficient or not, or it's just too powerful or what it is. But I don't see the benefit of the thermals or anything. And I don't have CPU identifier, which is my personal favorite on this anymore, because there was something that happened with the SIM card. When I put in my SIM card, it factory reset itself, and instead of for me to use Smart Switch, which is a better option, I used the Google backup thing. Not a good option if you're using a Samsung, because you don't get all your settings exactly the same way they were in the previous phone, and I don't want to factory reset my phone all over again so that I can do that. It just seems counterintuitive to me to do it at this point, so I just settled with it. I can still transfer the file to myself and install it if I want to though, but like I just don't see the need right now. So yeah, if there's any specific game anybody wants to see me play, just leave that in the comments and let me know. If there's anything specific about the phone that they want to know that might affect your purchasing, let me know in the comments. And if you want to know whether you should pick up the Note 8 or the Note 9, I still have both of them. Let me know in the comments, because I do have at least a clear idea of both phones so far and how they perform and the battery life. So yeah, just hit me up in the comments if you have any questions. and see you guys next time.